we came in, we had an amazing time yesterday, you know, just getting on the grounds, a lot of people just coming in. We're already seeing the connection. It's magical.
Hey, I'm Crystal. You don't know me, but oh gosh, it's so good to see you in person. Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome.
We had also people there that had mentored, tribe members there that had mentored all their lives, like even since they were younger. So this could even span into a 10-year time span because that's how long the network has been active. So I did see some people that I've been working with for 7 or 8 years, and especially when they're younger, because let's say a person starts when they're, I don't know, 15, 16, 7 years is a lot of time. A lot happens in those periods as you reach your 20s. And so to see some of those guys that I saw first when they were in their early teens and onto it, and then seeing what they've grown into, and even some of them bought their mothers, I mean, it was just a huge connection from just a totally different level. Like, you're literally going from what people want to achieve and what they want to gain in life to realizing that achievement and being in front of it in a tangible way. So that was a powerful connection for me.
Brother, how you doing? Man, we chilling, man. Good to see you. How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
All right. What's your name, brother?
Brian.
Brian. All right. How you doing, brother? Nice. Motorcycle diaries y'all got going on here. Them 250s go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's that thing. That's you, ain't it, Halo?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was an adventure to get here, but it was so incredibly an adventure. And things worked out. It always do, because my journey was easier than it could have been. But the journey I planned for would have been more difficult. But the one that presented itself to me was incredible and smooth.
Yeah.
So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to be here. Y'all are so beautiful. The energy is incredible.
Just the years that we've been able to share together, me, Naya, and my family, and watching the growth of a being that is so creative. And Naya's one of her songs, she's got a lot of songs, but one of the ones she loves the most is Butterfly, and I feel like that's Naya.
Perfect.
Oh, there's a balanced vibration.
Oh, in the water?
In the water.
In the water?
We flowing in the water.
Not in the water.
We flowing in the water.
You're seeing a butterfly, and as powerful as she is right now, you're still seeing her in her cocoon stage, and that's even the most amazing part about it. So we all get a chance to enjoy this blooming that's happening with Naya as she's learning how to control her uniqueness and her power and utilize it for propelling her to where she wants to go. And she's making strides in deprogramming a lot of the things that have occurred with our sisters in being in this environment and being so talented. So, we're looking at that beauty continuously unfold.
Well, she went to the restroom.
Okay. By the time we get these watermelons, she'll be out. Obviously, we haven't been able to live stream the whole thing. Connection is limited as far as, the Droid antenna system, but the connection is definitely in full feed with the harmonic metaphysicals. And so now we're headed to the beach with Tribe, one of my special beaches, a private beach that we love to go to. And we're going to take it from there and see how this event continues to unfold for us. Looks like it, right? It's from the mushroom family. Yeah.
Okay. The reward of the trip, huh? How about this view, though?
Man, this is it right here, baby. Beautiful.
Not in the water, bro.
It's so much love in this water. These sacred waters.
Yo, you are the real cameraman. It's so crazy that it gets crazy. Oh
So I got here 3 days before my birthday, turned 25. So that was great. Got to spend a little time at a farm. Got to help out there and volunteer, do some stuff there. And met Vincent along the journey as well. Picked up Tias, and now we're here. So yeah, man.
Happy belated, my brother.
Yeah. At 25.
Way to bring it in.
Yeah, straight
This
up.
is a real reality. This is real. So people are gonna even be at the event. This is a quasi party going on, and there's something that's about spirituality and consciousness that people feel like they're back in church again. So they feel like even if they're jumping or having fun, you may be over there like, stop having fun, because that's the spiritual environments that they're used to coming from, and which is why they're not there anymore. So I could see from some that initial check, like, am I okay to, act wild like I normally do? And this was, of course, a thumbs up. Absolutely. Like, your wild is not even as wild as you think it is, but let's harmonize the energy and actually create a space where we can all go into like a childlike wild, where we can really have some fun and not actually put everybody on this judgment pedestal or whatever. And so that space was open and the calibration was perfect. So I felt like that for sure we had been called in by the cosmos to hold that space, and nobody better to do such things, especially in a musical event. There's nobody better than our brother Ryan, who I felt literally was sending vibrations into the earth and into the rooting systems of the tree. Even the stage that the performance was on was a tree Gaia stage. They had the secret energy logo. None of this is by coordination. They had, the concave Om free energy sign there, the hummingbird there. And that was the same as our banner. So you really saw there being a continuous hyperdimensional connection and actually bringing us into space and saying, okay, well, while you guys are complaining that there's not enough conscious venue, that means that you just got to crank it up that much more. And so we did. In fact, I kind of lost my voice after that and gained back an even powerful voice, what I call the Barry White. And we went into the next event promptly, still, bringing in that beam of full spectrum light at maximum amplitude to make sure that we're still holding that space and anchoring things down properly.
I'm so thankful. I'm super thankful to introduce a dear, dear brother of mine. I want to tell you what this is about to be. It's about to be full power. So if you're ready for full power, you're in the right place. All right? Welcome into this place and open this energy up. There's so much love right now. White Wolf.
And so, yeah, that's what my day and night was. So day was like just complete, joy and awe inspiration of the tribe and us connecting on some kind of event. And then night times were filled with us kind of like doing this spiritual undercover, holding the space, grounding kind of work and blending in and showing what unity is really about and what it looks like when you bring it from all spectrums to those that were engaging in this event. So that's what it felt like for me. G-Sun, he's a personal favorite. He's a household favorite. He's like a household idol at this point. It's your household god. G-Sun is just such a powerful energy and holding the space. I think that everybody can agree that when he moves through with a flow that challenges us all to continuously promote our uniqueness. And he's invisible when he wants to be. And he's present when he wants to be. And he knows that fine balance between those two, and that's part of his power. And he's just one of those beings that you're always looking at like, man, that's coming out of G-Sun? Like, how would I ever miss that? Or how would I have known? To have someone like Wendy around holding space, because she's a constant reminder to many different men and women to continuously stay in the gnosis and the awareness of who you are and your consistent growth. energy matches her name. You never know where you're going to see her, where you're going to find her, and what she's going to be doing. And she carries this immortal strength and youth that everybody is so familiar with, and that's Maverick, and she was holding true to every fiber of that. Never a misconnection with TP. Like, me and TP agreed lifetimes ago that we would always keep making these connections. And so TP is, if anybody knows Timothy, has always been a bridge to connecting them to other things. That's who he is. He's the bridge. He's the elevator. In order for him to remain like that, he must stay in a constant state of flux. Like, he must stay even in nature, because nature itself is in constant movement. And so anybody interacting with him feels awe-inspired to really dial in deeper. Dial in with self, but with the elements that are around self. And also even to challenge yourself to adjust your vernacular. There's so many enigmatic beings. Like, I could really sit here all day and just sweat bullets about, just how exemplary everybody in this tribe really is. Our brother Isaac, who has continuously held the space in so many different ways and is coming into his stages of realization while sharing his art. Our brother Sean, like me and this brother, as we talked about his children earlier, we've connected on such a deep level. He brought his wife in, she was able to enjoy the adventure, or, to definitely be a part of Jumanji and all of what goes on in Jurassic Park, which is definitely what you start feeling like when you get into Costa Rica. And, and just the love, the genuine love shared and being there. Is not just to always be in the luxury of knowing that I can always say no, but actually saying yes and being there even when you know that there's going to be some work, or that maybe somebody is not even going to like you doing that, but just representing for the mission, which we always say is either the man or the mission, so we choose the mission, nothing less than world enlightenment, and actually being front and center with the truth of what it takes to do that.
We love Pachamama. We love to take her up. Do a little call and response. Let's sing for her like that. I sing and you sing.
Decade. We're engaged in some of the deepest stuff known to man. I don't show up like this every day, look like this every day. I have to eat. I have to survive. I have to love. I have to have an existence. And Jeanette is a major part of that vision and that projection of what goes on that equates to what everybody sees. And it's so deep, it doesn't get itemized. In every extent, the work that women do is often never detailed. And it's done continuously, every single day, waking up to hold the space. And so Jeanette embodies that divine feminine for this tribe. And so I'm very pleased to have that connection with someone that's so deep in a time that is so serious to us all. And I can definitely say we found greatness in each other. That's what I have to say about that. You know, Jeanette is a person that holds her own. And everybody that comes around her and interacts with her feels that and doesn't feel that this is this small person that's next to this phenomenal character, but feels like, oh, okay, I can see how this whole thing works. And so she's the yin to the yang, wholeness.
So much, family. Who's feeling the energy of this festival, unifying beautiful beings around this planet, ready to make some change, ready to unify, ready to sing for the earth, dance for the earth. That's what I'm feeling from this beautiful family right here. So that song was actually improvised, and I only met these guys I know this guy for a while, but we only jammed a few days ago when we had to play on the same stage. And like, hey, you want to play in 20 minutes? And then there's something good going on. I'm glad that something good went happen. You know? But I really want to thank my homies here, Forrest and Brian. Give it up for them. So, alrighty. I'm gonna play a song in Nahuatl. I'm just gonna honor my brother Shatesco that just played before us and his ancestors like that. I work deeply with the Mexica Aztec people. Well, Mexica people, but I'm gonna sing a song in their language like that. And it's just a song to honor the forces of creation, the earth, the sun, the fire, just like that. And you know, it's like, for me, it's like music and songs, you can't really see it. And that's just like the energetic world and the ancestral world that live in the forest and all around us. So I really feel like music's that bridge and that opportunity to give to them, the ones that are always holding us, and the ones that are keeping our minds calm and always giving us water and giving us, you know, food like that. So this is a song like that, and it's built in Nahuatl. And the reason why I like to sing in this language, it's very poetic, but the vibration is really beautiful too. There's no word for bad and no word for evil or no word for sin. That's just the reality that they were living like that. So I like to bring in that energy, you know. So love you all, guys. This song's called Benedito.
It's almost, everything is symbolic. So, you know, to summarize something that could be very complex, like Halo is just that. He's Overwatch. He's the reason why you're even able to see all of this. And I always used to say it's hard to be in the front of the lens and behind the lens. It's just sometimes not even possible unless you're out there with the selfie stick. But Secret Energy, the Resistance, this entire faction has been doing stuff for years. But nobody has really ever been able to see what that actually is. Nobody's ever been able to capture it in a way where it holds to its authenticity. And then it also spreads its own uniqueness in the variety and the art in which it was created through, in this case, videography. Halo has that rare ability to do that. And just to be honest, like I've seen a lot of beings, thousands of beings, and that's something I haven't seen. And so that's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with Halo, is you're dealing with something very rare. If you have the opportunity to work with him, or he wants to work with you, and actually bringing what you have to the opening, then you've received something very fortunate, because he's capable of doing anything that he sets his consciousness into. And we just see that divine cosmic connection, because I've always said, in order for somebody to really come into this role, and we've been looking for this for years, they would have to be a very special person. Halo's that person. So that's what I have to say. Faces, as you'll see now, and you can feel the essence that's coming off of each of these beings and what they're capable of really doing. And my joy is continuously boosting them and giving them what they need to grow while we go forward and build this mindful platform and this ecosystem that's going to allow these faces to